freedom over me. And before I'll be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free.
Shelley Winter Show, ladies and gentlemen. All of our bumper music tonight is in celebration of Juneteenth. So that's what you're going to hear all night long in our bumper music. I want to stay on this. I'll take a call. Soul Patrol is calling from the other night. I'll take a call in just a second, Soul Patrol. Please hold on. I want to tell the story of how great the people of the the Cobb County GOP are. I want to tell you how great they are. Back in 2008, Scott Johnson, very dear friend and brother of mine. Scott's a good man. He was the chair of the Cobb County GOP. He was the chair of the Cobb County GOP. And this was 2008 as his term started. And he had a quote. He sent me a quote when I called him earlier today. He says, you could pretend to care, but you can't pretend to show up. Okay? And the reason why he sent me that, because I asked him what date what I'm getting ready to talk about started. But it was under his leadership that it started. In Cobb County, the Cobb County NAACP has had an ongoing Juneteenth celebration for many years, way before it became a federal holiday. And it went on, the Cobb County NAACP put on this Juneteenth celebration every year. They did it in Marietta Square. And in 2008, Scott Johnson, to his credit, got the Cobb County GOP organization because of his quote, you can pretend to care, but you can't pretend to show up. They sponsored a booth every year since then. Different leaders. Jason Shepard continued the tradition. My good friends and sister Sally Grubbs continued this tradition. And now Mary Clarice Hathaway has continued this tradition of the Cobb County GOP and the Cobb County NAACP coming together. Now, obviously, we're not in the plan. The Cobb County GOP is not in the plan. They just buy a booth. But they have good. And I've been out there with the Cobb County GOP probably for the last 4 or 5 years in a row. Took my mother out there one year. And it's a wonderful partnership. And so it's the way it's supposed to happen. Now, I don't think anybody harbors any feelings that just because you have a booth at a Juneteenth celebration on Marietta Square on tomorrow, Saturday, June 20th, with the Cobb County NAACP, a whole bunch of African Americans or young people or whomever are going to flock over and say, oh, my God, I need to vote Republican now. But that's not the point. The point, like Scott said, you could pretend to care, but you can't pretend to show up. And the whole point of being there is just saying, hey, we're neighbors. This is a big celebration, and we're neighbors. And we're going to participate, and we're going to sit with you, and we're going to be here, and we're all going to participate. Why? Because we're all neighbors. We're neighbors in Cobb County. And just because we're Republicans and you're the NAACP doesn't mean we can't celebrate this great day. Because Republicans love freedom, and we're open and caring. And the fact that the Cobb County GOP continues this partnership through several different chair people, Jason Shepard, Sally Grubbs, Mary Clarice Hathaway. I'm so proud to say these are my friends, and I'm proud that they still continue this partnership. And I say all that to say that tomorrow, we, the Cobb County GOP, the Georgia Black Republican Council, and the Cobb County NAACP, it's their event. We will all be at Marietta Square all day tomorrow celebrating Juneteenth with a big festival, music, food trucks, vendors, everything. And we'll have our booth there. I'll have my speaker there playing music, all kinds of music. If you've ever been to any of my events, you know my playlist is very diverse and very extensive. We're going to have a good time, all of us together. Cobb County NAACP, Cobb County GOP, Georgia Black Republican Council, and whomever stops by the booth to say hello, get a bottle of water, and hang out. And I think that's the way we're supposed to act. I think that's the way we're supposed to engage with each other. I think that's the way we're supposed to interact with each other. So shout out to the Cobb County GOP. I will see you all up there tomorrow at Marietta Square for the Cobb County NAACP Juneteenth celebration for what might be year number, I don't know, 12? No. What's this, 26? 18. Yeah, year number 18. Scott said they started in 2008. This 2026. It's year number 18. Right? Yeah. 18 years straight of the Cobb County GOP participating in the Cobb County NAACP Juneteenth celebration. That's to be commended. That's to be talked about. That's to be cheered. And if no one else will cheer for the Cobb County GOP, I will. If no one else will celebrate Scott, Jason, Sally, and Mary Clarice for keeping it going, I will. And now they're partnering up with the Georgia Black Republican Council to join forces and be out there all together. And I think it's wonderful because as Scott Johnson's quote goes, you could pretend to care, but you can't pretend to show up. Hopefully I'll see a bunch of you out there tomorrow. We'll be out there all day long. Marietta Square. Happy Juneteenth. Celebrating the Cobb County NAACP Juneteenth event with my friends from the Cobb County GOP and my friends from the Georgia Black Republican Council. We'll be right back. It's the Shelley Winter Show.